What is going on, Stonebladers? A decent hand, a keepable hand against Snapcaster Mage. This has to be some sort of like Snapcaster control deck or like blue-red. Blue-red, please. Yes. Excellent. Do I want to kill this immediately and play into Daze? I'm going to go with no. Because if they play Cutter, that means I can force and not get blown out by Daze. And then next turn I can plow it, right? Move on with my life. Play around Daze. Like this could be Cutter right here. I don't think it'll be a Surveil land. No basic? You got it. Exactly why I did that. Okay. Let's let them Surveil first. Given their mana, I do like back to basics here. Jace is a little further away with only 2 mana. Okay, yeah, I really like back to basics. They just ditched their island. You can have that. Perfect. I'm going to get a plains here. Actually, if I draw another one, is it that big of a deal? I think the answer is no. I want more lands right now. Okay, that's technically a land. I am playing this. They are far away from Murktide, and I don't have a way of dealing with another Cutter. So because of that, I will do this. Okay. I might play back to basics depending on how they tap here. I'm probably going to Lorien for an island. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, and that's why I played the way I did. It's nice when you call things out and like reasons for doing specific things. That's fine. I really want to play back to basics. Let's see if they're F6'd. I am going to get an island here. They are. I think I'm just going to do back to basics if this goes really fast. Yes. All right. There's that. Thank you for the F6 value. Blue card would be nice next turn. Then I can Prismatic Ending with backup. Land is not too bad. That's not a non-basic. Okay, that's fine. This gets dealt with first. If they force, I force, and then I have Stoneforge next turn. They can Daze for, you know, bringing a land back if needed. Sweet. And that'll do, pig. That'll do. That was a very important decision that actually paid out there. Their island is right there, so this might be, yep, that's what I thought. Okay. But next turn is just Stoneforge, Batterskull, protect it. This is a good time where you want to protect it, because literally they don't have a whole lot going on here, given this scenario. So they need pretty much sorcery and or artifact. 1, 2, 3. Okay. Fine by me. Don't want to play into Daze, so I will do this. Yep. Ha! Daze. I very rarely give my opponents the ability to do that. It's great. Okay, so I think Snap is much better here. So they need land and bolt. This. They have 1 card in their hand. Are you going to attack with both? Is this like a trick question? I don't believe there's anything they can do here. Yeah. They just wanted to see if I was going to go for it. That was very smart on their part. Okay, so one key distinction there was the swords and the prismatic ending. I think that probably would have made the difference. That's all it took. One decision. These come out. This is the third time in a row I played against Blue-Red Delver. I am not complaining. I love playing against this deck. Now that I have 3 flow states, it's it's like, let's see. I took out a Narset. I took out a Snapcaster and a Dress Down. The other Dress Down's in here. So Dress Down is like irrelevant with this build, how they're playing it, right? Snap's obviously good. There's a lot of value in that. And then like Narset is obviously great. It can turn off their cantrips, but like this is a 2-for-1 pretty much almost every time. So I feel like they have card advantage, but now like I've added even more to like stay even with them and then even go above and beyond with Jace and everything else I have. So kind of evening the playing field there in that sort of way. Let's click on Submit Deck. They should be good. But a lot of decks are going to be playing that too. So I don't know if you heard my thoughts about it. I don't think it should be in Legacy, but I think at this point the power creep has just been going up and up and up. Where I think we're at a state where... Oh, this is an interesting one. I will keep this. We're at a state where it's like these cards are so powerful that this has become like expected now. Previously, I thought Tamiyo should be gone when Reanimator was going nuts. And when they got rid of Entomb, I kind of switched. It's like Tamiyo was such a big problem when they had Entomb and that. Now I think it's manageable. I do still think it's very powerful, but I think like Tamiyo is that power level where Legacy is. And because of that, I feel like Flow State is going to stay. And I don't mind it. It is like EI. I think it's better than EI. Oh, that's great. So once they know about that, but I want to save that. I'm going to keep Blue Blast up here. Because if they play a Cutter, I want to Hyrdroblast it on the stack, so if they like daze it or do anything like that, they don't get a token out of it. And I do have 2 plows, so I would plow this, even though it gives away information. Like, I would rather use this because they know I have it, but that's not going to be the case. Go nuts. I'm also going to Hyrdroblast on their turn, on their upkeep. Actually, swords is what I'm going to do. And I'm going to crack that because the other one can get red if needed, unless I draw something else. Okay. Blue, white. Perfect. Do I want to do it on their upkeep? Let's set a stop. So like if they Brainstorm now, I can do it, or I can do it in their upkeep, make it very awkward for them. It's just if they're going to do anything, I want it to be on their turn. Then again, I might not even need to. Do I care like if they get 1? Yeah, I think I can just let this go. Like now is a decent time. They have less mana, but that's fine. In fact, if this is like instant or sorcery, okay, that's good. So they need 2 cards, like an instant sorcery to get this 3/3. And I'm going to take the 1 because I don't want them to play Cutter after I swords. All right, perfect. If they force of negation, not a big deal. Awesome. Hand is very reactive. I would like to play Vista for the Red Blast up. Right now I don't have that, but it's nice to throw. Exactly. I love calling things and then being like, there you go. Red, white, and blue. This is actually a really good hand. I'm playing my lands, I'm not tapping out, and I can stop just about everything with something that's red, something that's blue. I can plow a creature, I can Prismatic Ending. And like if they cast Cutter, I can Hyrdroblast it. If they force, I can Pyroblast that. This hand's pretty decent for doing nothing, and I'm keeping this card here at the end just to remind myself that they know about it from the bubble. They're not doing a whole lot, so what do they probably have in their hand? Like bolts, blast, daze. Maybe they have a wasteland. I'm not going to play anything here. If I don't draw a land next turn, I will play a Tundra, so I don't have to discard. Oh, well, I probably will still play it. 1, 2, 3, 4. That's hardcast force. So, okay, that's good too. I am going to play this just so I can keep up blue and red, though. Yeah, let's do that. Let's do white, white. Batterskull is the best, but I'm going to be a waste. Even they're going to waste me. I'm only going to have 3 lands. I'm probably not playing that soon either, but I just think Coat's better. You know they got to have some type of removal there, some bolt. They shouldn't waste me here either. I think that's a mistake that people often do. You're better off at least seeing the card that you get first and then, going about your business. Something to keep in mind. Let's see if they do it or don't. Here's bolts. Excellent. Don't care about that. That's a 2-for-1. Okay, they didn't wasteland, so just something to keep notice of. Oh, I wonder why you have that there. Sorcery. I will counter a flow state. I only get 1 red blast per turn. Sure. Looking at their card. Sure. A land here would be beautiful. Looks like they're keeping up hard cast 4. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's my guess. Okay, perfect. I am tapping this. 1, 2, 3. So it's blue, white, blue. I don't care about keeping plow up. I don't mind if they force this, to be honest. I don't get anything really out of that. This is like for cutter. This is for like protecting that. Red blast is fine. Same thing. They had a thought about that, which makes me think, and they haven't used wasteland, so I'm putting them on having like they had red blast and they had force. They just wanted to use maybe pyroblast on that. Might not be right, but them not wasting is usually a big sign for that, or maybe they just don't care. I will pyroblast that at the end of the turn. Because if they want to counter it, then I can just get rid of it next turn. Stifle? That would suck. Are they sitting on stifles? Are those the hidden cards? Blue. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. They still have hardcast force up. Yeah, I was going to say they're probably going to do that right there. I'm just going to do this. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. I declare a Thumb War. I always float mana. You just never know when you're going to use it. Plus, you want to make sure you keep your opponent on their toes. Oh, wow. What do we have here? No sorceries. Really? How interesting. We will have sorceries soon. So, Prismatic Ending. Let's play slow here. I have a really good hand. Probably see a red blast on that flow state too. Ponder wouldn't be bad. Land wouldn't be bad. There's a lot of cards that are good here. Teferi's cool. Are we getting a surgical on swords? No. There's Teferi. Keeping red blast up. Or 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I'm going to wait on this. Because I imagine they're going to... I don't know if they're going to red blast or force of will. Then I have to play this guessing game of which land do I keep up. I can give it one more turn. Sure. Jealous. Yeah, instant. My sorcery is here. Yeah, another land would be fantastic, because then I can keep up red and blue for both Pyroblast and Hyrdroblast. I can get a card out of Teferi. Here comes... Is this Merc or Flow? Paying cost seems like it's probably... Merc. I'll probably plow this. I think Hydro and Pyro are much more important. They just cover everything. This is also taking them off of flow state, or potentially, depending on what they do here. So they have one. Okay. I imagine they're not going to have any problem getting an instant in the yard. Yeah, I mean, look at my hand compared to like what's on the board. All I have to do here is take my time and find my spot pretty much. I'm not saying I can't lose, but it is very favorable when I'm playing this way. Like now if I don't draw land, fine. Go. This is going to give me cards. This is going to give me cards. I have removal. Land here would be nice. That is better than a land. Okay, sure. Go. Come on, you can move over. Once again, they know about Prismatic. Flooded Strand, okay. So I still think we might see a Force of Will back there. Land, Ponder, Brainstorm. Turn 10. I did have one of these. There was just a natural Tundra that was in my hand, which is why I only have 4 lands. Oof. Okay. Well, I think it's better to keep 1, 2, 3. I just playing anything like I can flow state. Playing flow state isn't the worst. I think I should just do that. Stop being a turd and just get my land. I think that's fine. That is an option too. I've played long enough where because I was thinking about there we go. Island is perfectly fine here. Any order. There we go. I don't have to get my 2 for 1. I mean, they have 4 cards, I have 7. Next turn, I can do some serious damage. Tapping, plains, island, and then I'll have both of these up with Teferi. Sure. I'm guessing they just drew that because they snapped that off very fast. If I did go to discard, I'd probably just get rid of Kaldra. Do we have another murky flow state? Yeah, I'm going to do that. I can play Teferi with this up because I think they might be red blasting it. They might have another 2. No, okay. Couldn't have 2. All right. Yep. It's been going the way I thought. If they had a cutter, I'm pretty sure they would have played that counter target spell if it's red. Now, do they want a force and blue card? Another one, okay. We're getting out all these cards. Sweet. That is fine. I still have 2 snaps, which is my entire graveyard. I can actually snap flow state eventually. It's not what I want to do, but it's an option. I'll probably just, depending on what they do, eventually I'm just going to play back to basics. It's going to really start cutting them off. Oh, okay. I see what you're doing there. Go nuts. This is like the problem with flow state. My biggest problem is that we've known this since the dawn of time. Giving tempo decks 2 for 1s like EI is just, they shouldn't be able to grind through the game. Like, I know I'm playing a little slow. They haven't been doing much. I haven't been doing much, but this turns them into like more of a mid-rangey control type of deck, which shouldn't usually be the case. Wow, okay. Do I want to... Yeah, I do. I can always snap this next turn if needed. That's going to make it more difficult for them to do things because it's going to slowly restrict their lands. And I want to use snap, like, you know, to get some good value out of it. Sure. Looking at the top card of their library. Okay, they didn't like it. Perfect. You can draw your card. The good thing is that eventually they're going to have to waste a red blast on this. They've had 2. I'm expecting at least 1 more. Sometimes decks can play 4. Okay, that's delicious. I haven't seen one of those in a while. Not the worst. Let's see. That, and that. I do want lands. Okay. If I want plow, I want plow. If I don't, I don't. But I'm still looking for snap, you know, anything here. You want to play a flow state, counter it. You want to play, you know, whatever, I'll counter it. If they play like a DRC or a Delver, I'll get my plow, I'll plow it, and I'll wait. I tend to win the long games. Now, they did have a flow state. They used this. They brought it back. So technically, they have 3 more. But I can deal with that. And if they want to fight over a snap, like they can red blast it, they're going to be losing lands that way. Hard casting force is going to be a nightmare for them. And by hard casting, I mean just actually tapping their lands. I always say that backwards. But yeah, pitch casting is the lose 1 life version. But if they actually tap their lands for that, that's not going to be any bueno. Any bueno. And they still know about this Prismatic Ending. I believe that was this game. Yes, Mishra's Bauble in the beginning. So, do I want that plow? Yeah, why not? Do I? Yeah, because I think Snapcaster is going to be better. Someone just texted me too. I'll take that, and then I can shuffle next turn. I think I should be good on lands. Opponent's waiting for Christmas. At least someone texted me. I can, you know, do my stuff well. Come on, Snapcaster. Robcaster. I have some Snapcasters for you. I will keep that plow. Okay, cool. And I do know I have a land under that too. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Do I want 7 lands? 1, 2, if that gets stuffed. 1, 2. No, probably not. I can always draw more. Also, I did not F6. I hit 2. F6 is no bueno. If they have a wasteland and I have a fetch, and your F6, they can wasteland it and you lose it. What's this? Yeah, okay. This is where I was talking about. Let's do this. Just playing patiently enough to get some value off of this. So they'll have to like bolt it or do something dumb with it. Yeah, sure. Go ahead. Feel free. Yep. It's like a 2-for-1. Yeah, I'm not going to read into that. That was good value on my part. Don't mind if I do. Yup. Good thing I got 2 planes. No. 1, 2. This hides that I'm not red blasting anything, but that's fine. You are free to red blast or force. Like, either of those is going to cost you. I will draw a card, and then I will play Stoneforge. Yeah. This is the corner being turned here. Exactly what I was talking about. Like, definitely favored in the long game, even with their flow states. It does get a little antsy at times where it's like, well, they might be able to outgrind me, but not the case. Sure. So they're going to probably want to kill that. Killing that means I'm up a card. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This probably killing first, and then I can always just play Batterskull if needed with Teferi protection. Oh wow, nothing? Yikes. Yikes. Yeah, my hand is rolled up. It's funny, my flow state was just pretty much, you know, get a land, replace it with a land. Absolutely not. So this and this, we have Hydro. Robcaster Mage, you might appreciate this one again. Yep. All right. Hope you enjoyed that one. Played exactly how I wanted it to go. And that was 3 Delver decks in a row with Flow State, taking them apart pretty easily. Hope you enjoyed. Talk to you soon.